Chairman, and I thank you for today's hearing. The Inspectors General conduct investigations and audits to prevent and detect waste, fraud, and mismanagement in their agencies' programs. They help Congress shape legislation and to target our oversight and investigative activities. Since their creation 40 years ago, the IGs have proven to be one of Congress' best investments. In the last fiscal year, the IG community used its $2.7 billion budget to identify potential cost savings to taxpayers totaling over $45 billion. That means that for every $1 in the total IG budget, they identified approximately $17 in savings. We have an opportunity today to hear from leaders in the IG community about the inefficiencies throughout the Federal Government, which inefficiencies cost taxpayers money. Specifically, we will discuss findings from a landmark report issued by the Council of Inspectors General on Integrity and Efficiency, also known as CIGIE. The report is called Top Management and Performance Challenges Facing Multiple Federal Agencies. CIGIE compiled the Federal Government's top performance and management challenges and distilled them down to 7 categories. When they did that, some interesting trends emerged. For instance, CIGIE found a misallocation of resources and an inability to hire and retain top talent undermine the effectiveness of programs throughout the executive branch. CIGIE also found that a lack of performance-based metrics makes it difficult to assess the effectiveness of government programs. But the CIGIE report is just a down payment on what will be a larger project to identify the root causes of the challenges we will be discussing today. The burden will then fall to us at the committee level to explore whether there exists any systemic issues that might best be addressed through government-wide policies. That is an issue that is squarely within our committee's jurisdiction, and as we'll hear today, we have our work cut out for us. Today's witnesses and the larger IG community they represent are the people on the front lines of the effort to root out waste, fraud, and abuse throughout the Federal Government. These 3 widely respected Inspector Generals have spent years examining the programs at Justice Department, the Defense Department, and the National Science Foundation. They also play key roles at the Council for Inspector Generals on Integrity and Efficiency. CIGIE serves a vital role in fostering a relationship between this committee, Congress, and the IG community. CIGIE is uniquely positioned to consolidate findings generated by the individual IGs and communicate that information to us, the policymakers. I commend Mr. Horowitz and his colleagues at CIGIE for taking the initiative to release this compendium of analysis for the first time. This report is extremely valuable, and I encourage you to continue to be proactive with respect to identifying government-wide trends. I thank the witnesses for appearing today, and I look forward to your testimony. I yield back.
The gentleman from Florida yields back. The Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Maryland, the ranking member, Mr.